Welcome to my channel. The lights dimmed in T-Mobile Arena, and a wave of anticipation washed over the packed crowd. The night was electric. All three national anthems had been beautifully performed. Respectful, stirring, symbolic of the magnitude of what was about to unfold. The fans were already on their feet, sensing history before the first punch was thrown. Gennady Golovkin had been in the building for over 2.5 hours, locked in his zone, focused, silent. His nickname, Triple G, seemed to carry a physical presence, drifting like smoke through the air as he emerged. Cheers erupted. The energy spiked. He gave a small nod to the crowd. The smoke machine surrounded him in mist, and it felt mythic. The walk was measured, but purposeful. His eyes scanned the arena. The fans, the lights, the moment. It was his. And then came Canelo Álvarez. As the music swelled, so did the roar of the crowd. His walk to the ring was slow, deliberate, but regal. People screamed his name like it was sacred. The air shifted again, now thicker, electric with rivalry. Canelo stepped through the ropes. No smile, only intent. The referee brought them to the center. A quick look over their gloves and trunks. Both men locked eyes. There was a quiet between them that spoke volumes. The referee gave his final instructions. Good luck. Touch him up. Neither hesitated. Just a quick nod, a glove tap, and then silence. The bell rang. They met in the center of the ring, like old enemies. They had done this dance before, but tonight felt different. Every move, every faint jab carried weight. Golovkin pumped out the jab, a piston he perfected over a decade. Canelo leaned forward, slipping and rolling, eyes scanning for an early opening. Then came the first real exchange. Canelo digging a left hook to the body. Golovkin didn't flinch. He stepped in and cracked a clean jab to the head. It snapped Canelo's chin slightly up, but he stayed grounded, responding immediately with an uppercut. The crowd roared. Already they knew this wasn't going to be a slow burn. These two were ready to throw. They exchanged shots with incredible precision. Golovkin, the constant forward marcher, cutting off the ring like a surgeon. Canelo, slick and sharp, countering with laser-guided punches, rolling off the ropes and pivoting with grace. Every punch drew reaction from the fans. Cheers, gasps, awe. By the third round, Canelo found his rhythm. He began letting his combinations fly. 1-2 hook, hook uppercut body shot. Golovkin absorbed most of it, stepping through fire to land his own. Then he caught Canelo with a huge overhand right that smacked the side of his head near the ear. Canelo took it and smiled. That grin sent a ripple through the arena. They weren't just fighting. They were sending messages. Through the fourth and fifth rounds, Canelo began to show flair, slipping punches with flair, crouching under jabs and countering with devastating accuracy. It was beautiful violence. His footwork had the crowd gasping, and he moved with a slickness that felt like a throwback to Pernell Whitaker. Golovkin, however, remained as stoic as ever. One punch at a time, he chipped away. A right to the ribs, a jab, another jab, a hook. Then came one of the best punches of the fight. Golovkin landed a straight right that rocked Canelo's head back. But just when it looked like he might be gaining control, Canelo exploded with a counter that backed GGG up. The arena was chaos. They were standing toe-to-toe now. Two elite fighters refusing to yield. You could see it in their eyes. They knew what was at stake. Not just belts, not just pride. Legacy. Each round was a story. A new shift in momentum. Golovkin's jab continued to land with unnerving consistency. Canelo's head movement was dialed in. One would land a flurry. The other would answer with a single, devastating shot. By round 7, both men were wearing the war. Golovkin's had begun to swell. Canelo's ribs were red and bruised. Still, neither slowed. They walked through fire and kept coming. A left uppercut from Canelo snapped Golovkin's head up. Moments later, Golovkin landed a compact left hook to the body that made Canelo step back for the first time. In the later rounds, the pace was unreal. Each man knew the fight could come down to one moment, one punch. The crowd was in a frenzy. Every shot brought them to their feet. Commentators couldn't believe the volume or quality of punches being exchanged. It wasn't just a brawl. It was elite chess played at full speed. The 12th round was a war. Canelo opened strong, landing a flurry to the head and body. Golovkin responded with a massive right hand that staggered Canelo ever so slightly. But the Mexican warrior fired back, emptying the tank. Both men stood in the pocket, refusing to step away, trading punches until the final bell. The crowd erupted into an explosion of sound. They embraced in the center of the ring, battered but still upright. There was no bad blood, only respect. They had given everything. The scorecards were read aloud. One judge had it 115 to 113 for Golovkin. Another 115 to 113 for Canelo. The third, 114 to 114. A draw. The crowd groaned. Others clapped. Everyone knew what they had witnessed. A modern classic. No one had lost tonight, and yet no one had won. They had both walked through fire and walked out legends. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more update.